Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. My name is Siti Maesaroh. I'm from second semester English Education Department of STKIP Muhammadiyah Bogor. In this time, I'm gonna to talk about my reading experience in extensive reading final exam. Also, I have read 3 different titles with each different genre story. And there are my presentation about my reading experience. For the first story, the title is The Apple Tree and the Farmer, genre moral stories. This text, the story, you can see or you can read, or if you want to check this text story, you can screenshot. And then my reading experience. For the first reading process, I have read this story for 1 time with duration about 4 minutes, and with level of difficulty the story is medium. And then why I choose this story? For the first, because the title looks very simple. Next, the language is easy to understand. And for the last, the story can be for all age. Moral message in this story is each and every living thing in nature is awesome as we should not destroy any living thing. It means we should save our nature. And then second story, the title is Boy's Weakness, genre inspirational stories. This is the text of story. You can read, you can pause my video, or you can screenshot, or you can also read this story in stories application. The name application is English Stories. You can download on Play Store or App Market. About my reading experience, reading process, I have read this story for 1 time with duration about 3 minutes, and level of difficulty the stories is easy. And then why I choose this story? Because the genre of the story sound interesting for me personally, I mean. And next, certainly because this story is inspiring me. Moral message this story is sometimes we will that we have certain weakness and we blame God, the circumstance, or ourselves for it, but we never know that our weaknesses can become our strength one day. Each of us is special and important, so never think you have any weakness. Never think of pride or pain. Just live your life to its fullest and extract the best out of it. I think this moral message tell us to never give up and always spirit. And then the last story, the title is 5 More Minutes, genre family stories. This text the stories. Yep, the last story is short story. And my reading experience. About my reading process, I have read this story for 1 time with duration about 2 minutes. maybe with duration about 1 minute, and with level of difficulty is easy. And then why I choose this story? Because the story is short but has a special moral meaning or message delivered therein. And then beside the title and genre of the story is very interesting for me personally. Yup, same as the first and second story, the last story also have moral message. And moral message from this story is life is all about making priorities, and family is one and only priority on top of all other. So spend all time you can with loved ones. I think this story tell or remembering us to good at prioritizing something that really must be a priority. Okay guys, I think enough from me, enough from my reading experience. Hope you understand what I say about 3 title stories with different genre. Thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.